Um, it was fun though, very much like that. I'll keep the game in mind. I've got it wishlisted now. So let's go back to the wheel. Back to the wheat wheel. The wheat wheel. Kidnapping sisters is still pretty cozy. I don't know about that. Because I happen to be a sister and I would prefer not to be kidnapped. You know? I don't think it would be cozy for me to be kidnapped. Oh, okay, Spooky Express. We get to puzzle a little bit. Leave a bad review on Steam, no turtle in demo, what the hell? I know, right? Maybe I should, maybe I should. I'm just vibing. You'd probably enjoy being kidnapped, if only because it gives you an excuse to be a brat. What do you mean? You know what? I'm just muting the game and leaving this music on. Because I like this. Puzzle game. Let's go. It's been a bit since I played this. But no, I would not be a brat, okay? I'm not a brat overall. Okay, so how does this work again? We have demons. We have a cultist. We have a guy. So they get scared from the cultist. Right. And then if you go here, they summon a demon. Or they become a demon. How would this work? So if we... I forget how this works. So they become a demon. And then what? Then we have the demon and we go... I don't think that's how that works. Then... When I can't do this... Okay, maybe this. So we go here. They jump out. Yeah, there we go. That works. So yeah, the cultist goes onto the summoning circle or whatever, turns into a demon, and then goes into another summoning circle to go back to hell. I don't know where. Go home, I guess. You know, and the human can continue on their journey in the train. Just normal things. So we have a cultist, we have a vampire, we have a human. I'm guessing... So does the cultist get scared by the vampire? Yes, they do. Interesting. So I guess if we do this... No, then we can't go back then. What do I do? So I want to bring the vampire to their coffin. Then I need to get the cultist there and then there. But then also end with the human. So we can take them further. How do we do this? Because if I do this, that doesn't work. So maybe we start with the human and then go back around. Yeah. Like this and then like that. Oh, wait. Not quite. Maybe like this? Like this. There we go. We have zombie. Wait, actually, I can have the sound effect. Sorry. Can I go to settings? Because I lowered the master volume, but I can just lower the music, right? So you can still hear the sound effects. Okay, so we have a human. We have one place for the zombie. I guess we want to go... No, wait. What if we go... No, going around won't help. So they turn into a cultist. And you go there. And this works, right? Hey, yeah. They just hop over. No problem. Okay. I need to make the human into a vampire. How do I do that? How do I... How do I do... How do I do this? I don't know. How do I... Because normally the way you turn them into a vampire is if they're right next to each other, but I can't have them right next to each other. Because if they're in the train next to each other, they just hiss. They don't bite. I don't understand. Go into the coffin. Go into the coffin there. I don't know. Am I misunderstanding something? I mean, they're both terrified of the vampire. Is there some interaction with the demon that I can do? Don't think so, right? I don't understand. Because once I leave, I can't... I have to fill this. Hints. Okay, I mean... Okay, I mean they both are cultists then. What does that matter? How does that change things? Oh! Oh, no, I get it. I get it. I get it. I forgot about that mechanic. If I go right in the middle and they try to both get in, if they are a transforming creature, they will transform whoever they're bumping into. There we go. The hint was actually helpful this time, imagine that. Okay, okay. Wait. We don't have a spot for the vampire or the zombie, so they have to die. Well, how do I... The question then becomes, how do I... I guess like this? Yeah. Well, like this specifically. There we go. Well, we just murdered 2 innocent creatures. That is fantastic, right? Huh. So you transform into demon and kill the cultist. Wait. Wait, how do we do this? Can I do this? Oh no, wait. Like this. There we go. So one cultist turns into a demon first and then kills the other cultist, because that's how cults work, right? If you're not first, you're last or something like that. Okay, so we have a demon. We have a cultist. We have 3... We have 3 spots to fill, so we want... Do you want any of them to die? Not really, right? I don't think so. What would be the best way to do this? No, because if I turn him into a cultist, then that ruins the puzzle. How do I do this? Like this? No, because then I can't do this one. Do I kill one of them? Do I... Like, do I do this? This works, right? I think, wait. Does it? No, I can't, Yoshi's story theme is killing you. Do you not like it? Okay, wait, this is not... Okay, what if I do it this way? No, because I need to kill them. Don't know how to do this. No, just you by yourself is not gonna work. I do feel like this is part of the solution. I just don't know how to then get you to and from here, you know? Okay, let's see what the hint says. This. What? The hint says this? I mean, I guess this... Does this work? I mean, this doesn't get me anywhere that I didn't get before, right? Does it? No, wait, this is fine. This is fine. Wait. Okay, I was thinking that the human needed to be, or one of them needed to die. I guess not. Maybe I was too, maybe I was too aggressive. Maybe. Just maybe. Probably not, though. It wasn't my fault. It couldn't be my fault. Wait. No, this doesn't work. How about we do this first? And then... No, that doesn't work either. What am I trying to do here? Like this. I got it. I got it. Okay, 4 summoning spots. But also a coffin and only two... Oh no, wait, there's a human. Right, we have a human who needs to be a cultist. So we go like this. They turn into cultist. And then what? Maybe this way instead? Like this? And go this way. Oh, how do I... Wait, how do I do this? Because I can turn him into a demon, but I can't then bring him back to the summoning circle. I think this is fine, right? The bottom is fine, because I can just pick him up and then drop him off there. So that would work. But this one, I cannot pick back up again. Okay, maybe. So we do... No, there's no way. Wait, is there a way? Do I go like this? No, there's no way. There's no way to do that. There must be something wrong at the start. What? Okay, so it's telling me to go this way? Do I go all the way around? Is that even possible? No. No, it's not. Why does the hint say this, though? Like, this is the only way that hint would work, but then... Where do we even... Like, would there be... Okay. Then there's no room to pick them up. There's just no room. What? This doesn't work. I guess unless they mean like... How am I stuck on this level? There's no way. Never mind. What if we just go to the next area, you know? What if we just go here? Oh, look at them go over the bridge. Oh. Zombie taps on the shoulder. I was like, look over there. Oh, it's a theme park. Who cares about the map at that point? Let's go to the theme park. True. It's very pink. I guess we can't pick you up yet. Oh. So they just run along the platform. Okay. Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess that's new. New mechanics. Imagine that. Okay. But I don't want to scare them over that way, do I? Because then I can't pick them back up. What about this way? I was just thinking about it the wrong way. Left or right? Up or down? I guess we go to 3. Okay. Like this. Pick her back up. And then we do a similar thing here. Wait, how do I do a similar thing here? Like this? Like that. Beautiful. Okay, we have another imp, a zombie, and a vampire. Seems relatively simple. We just need to make sure that the zombie is scared into the right direction, I think. Actually, is that... Wait, do we have to scare... Let's scare the vampire first. Let's get him over that direction. Then scare the zombie this way. And then we can pick them up and go along. There we go. This train uses such complicated routes. Why are they so squishy? I didn't realize I could just click these things. So we have a human, we have a vampire, we have a zombie. EP bitch meds are kicking in. Time for me to go and have dreams about being a hamster. Enjoy your hamster dreams, Fanta. Sleep well. Have a good night. Let's see here. Right. I guess I'd have to do this. No, how would I do this? There's no way for me to pick up the zombie then. What? How would this work? Because we wouldn't be able to get to the coffin anymore. What is this hint? Like I could do this. What does that have to do with anything? How can I ever pick up the vampire and still go along here? If I have to do this, right? If I have to make this movement, how would I ever come back around to the vampire? I don't get that. I actually don't understand. Some of these have a hard time getting. Oh wait, no. Why is this human in here? Why are we dealing with this human? Can't just leave because the vampire's upset that he can't reach his coffin. Am I missing something? Because the only way to get the human out of the cart, out of the train, is to have the zombie do it. The vampire can't do it. And then if the zombie does that, it can only be done... Actually... So if I do it here... Okay, yeah, wait. You do it here. Go like that. Oh, and then... Okay, yeah. So then we do this. So it's one less. We get the vampire. We scare them. Okay, I can't wait. I messed up again. Get the vampire. Scare them. And then we can pick them up here. That was a bit complicated. Okay, so... Get the imp over to one of them. The vampire needs to go in their coffin. Right. I think simplest solution would be this. Like this? Oh wait, like this? Yeah. Pick them up. Go here. Scare them with the imp. Go back here. There we are. Jeez, the crisscross all over the place. Okay, and then this one. This looks deceptively simple. I guess we have to use the imp to move the vampire into a specific position. You'd think that the vampire could just reach the coffin, you know? So, it's right there, dude. You could just go into your coffin. I don't know why you're being so silly right now. Well, it doesn't work. Wait, so we deliver the imp last? How would we even do that? Do we just... like this? And then into the coffin? There we go, okay. That's such an awkward level. Okay, so we have two graves for the zombies, so we need this human to become a zombie. How would we do that? I guess... Wouldn't it be relatively simple to just... Oh, okay, wait. But then I can't get out. Okay. What if we go here? No, there's no way. There's no way that works. There's no way that works. Okay. They do get turned into a zombie, but then we can't get there. And I can't go through here because then the imp will get off into the summoning circle. And this will close off the rest of the track for us, the rest of the level, so... Oh, wait. Yeah. If I do this... No, wait, that's still... Okay, well, let's do this. And then this. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. So if I... I don't know. If I get the imp to scare them here, then I can never get to this grave with them. So how do I... Like this? No, there's no way. There's no way to do that. I'd just be blocking off the exit. I actually don't know. I don't understand how to do this one. I must be missing something relatively simple. I just don't know what. Like, what if I... Okay, what if I pick up the zombie first? No, I can't do that because then it'll go in the grave and that's it. There's no way. How is this the hint? How is this the hint? Do I pick up... Maybe I pick up the zombie and then go... No, I can't. I can't do that. Because it was like if I have the zombie and I go this way, right? They'll get scared by the zombie and go here. And then if I go around back here, then they'll get scared. The zombie will get scared out, but that doesn't work. This one is stumping me right now. My brain isn't at full capacity, guys. What do I do? How does one solve puzzles? This is so stupid. I actually don't know how to do this. Because every time... If I try to get the imp, for example, right? And I make a train track here to scare the zombie that way, then this hint would mean that this gets blocked off and we can never reach this again. Can never reach the exit. So what if I start at the exit and work my way backwards? Is that like a thing? I don't know. You'd think that turning one little guy into a zombie wouldn't be that difficult. Turns out it is. Oh! Oh my god. Wait, I didn't realize that would work. Okay, that changes things. Is there a way to finish from this position though? Not really. Okay, so that idea is there. That idea is there. I just need to figure out... There's no way to make it possible for me to... Like, this doesn't work. Like, when I get past here, I would like the imp to already be gone. But there's no way to do that. So... I guess instead we do this. Why was I thinking so hard about that one? That wasn't actually... Okay. Okay, we got there. That's the important part, is that we got there. We have some cultists, we have a zombie. The zombie looks like it needs to be destroyed. Interesting. How would I do this? Okay, wait. No. Okay, yeah, no, that works. Okay, never mind. I thought this was gonna be harder. I was thinking, how do I kill the zombie? But no, that works. Don't you love it when you accidentally stumble into the right solution? Wait. There's no cultist, but I guess the human doesn't need to be a cultist to become an imp? Like if I scare them into the... Oh yeah. Huh. Good to know. I guess we want to do this. No, we don't. I don't know what do I want to do? What exactly do I want to do here? No, there's no way. No. Because once they're a demon, they're not scared of me. So I need to be able to... to do what exactly? I'm not sure. Oh, scared of... Yeah, actually, I think I can do this. I think I can do this, maybe? Because we scared the vampire out. Like this. And then the imp goes in. And we do this. Oh no, the vampire gets scared by the... Like this? Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We're getting there. Okay, we need 2 vampires. So we're using the imp to corral these guys. Okay, wait. I mean, that kind of works, but also not. Okay. How's this helping me? Okay, wait, yeah, and then we can deliver them here. And then deliver them there. Right. The hints are actually helping me quite a bit. Okay, so we need to do more levels before we can reach the end here. Let's Let's get this imp over there. Wait, why would I? Oh, I could do this, right? Yeah. Just scare them back into the coffin where they belong. Wait, how is there 3 gray? Oh, right. Because we have a human with us already. So we scare the human out. Like this. Goes into the zombie. The cultist gets scared out. Turned into a zombie. And then we just go all the way around. Easy. That was actually really simple. That's a lot of summoning circles, but we don't have a grave for the zombie, so the zombie has to die. Which means... we'll do this. Wait, how do I do this? Huh. I don't think that's how I'm supposed to do it. Also, that's not how I'm supposed to do it either. I think the zombie running over there is probably a good idea. The hint does say this as well. The problem then becomes... how do we get the zombie out after that? There's no way. Once the zombie is in there, I can't get him back out. So I can do this. But how does that help me? That doesn't, right? There's no way. What if I do this? No, that doesn't work either. Like, we can't get them into the summoning circle now to scare the zombie. We just have the zombie in there. I don't understand. I don't get it. What if I just get 2 zombies or 2 demons? But then, no, I'm already stuck then. Because there's no way for me to go back around and deliver them. And then still be able to reach the exit. So I have to somehow turn around here. my assumption. Maybe use this one? Like this? No, but then the zombie doesn't die. The zombie needs to somehow die. How would I do that? I think it's close though. It's close. Does this work? Wait, if I... No, there's no way. There's no way. I have to pick them back up. So it has to be like this. But then, again, the zombie doesn't perish. This is quite the conundrum. Because what I was thinking initially was if I drop the demon off here, right? And I don't pick them up, but then I try to go this way. So I scare them with this guy. So make this guy the demon. Scare him from this side. Goes over here. And then I pick them back up. But as I go here, the zombie and the demon try to get in at the same time. Zombie dies. I drop the demon back off here. In this circle. And then leave. But we can't do that. Logistically. So there has to be something else I'm missing. And this doesn't work either. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, this is the closest I get. But it just leaves the zombie... It leaves him upset. Because he doesn't have a grave and he's not dead. Which... I mean, I guess the main problem is that it's not really a problem, but like if he's dead, he can't complain. Blair. That's the main thing, right? There's no way that that's the solution. There's no way that that's the solution. What about this? There we go. That's the solution. I got it. Finally. Okay, so the idea is probably that I scare the guy into one of the summoning circles. Oh, but if I... Okay. So if I bring you to that one, you'll just leave immediately. And we don't want that. I want you to do this. Yeah, okay. That's good. Perfect. Nice. 4 more levels. I've got this. Surely these won't be too difficult, right? We've got a vampire and a cultist. They just need to get to their respective homes without perishing. That seems doable. No. Okay, wait. What if I go here first? No, because that... I think I need to use the scare tactic again. And if I bring them to the coffin, then I can't do that. I'm just going around the coffin. I'll scare you into that. No, there's no way out then. Okay. Yeah, there's no way to do that. It's so close. But that doesn't work. I did deliver all of them, but we can't go to the exit. Like this. My assumption is still kind of like this. But then they can't go into the coffin is the thing. There's no way back from that. And there's no way to do this either. What if I go around like this? I'm close, kind of. There's no way to then get the demon there. I thought I had something. I know that doesn't work. And there's no way for me to go all the way around either. And this wouldn't work because then we have 2 vampires. So I am confused. Confuzzled once more. Can we just take the demon with us instead? You know. What's really the problem with having a demon on the team? Wait, can't I just do this? Oh no. No, never mind. I was thinking a bit. Okay, I mean, there was a chance. But no, that would have been too easy. You really need to use the scare mechanic, but I don't know in what way. Because I thought this one was very smart, because then... Oh wait, what if I do this? No, that blocks it off. There's no way. Because then you can go this way. I'm gonna do that. I already tried this. Which is close, but not quite. I am wondering why this specific thing is the hint. Because obviously, since this wouldn't work, because then we have 2 vampires, right? So it can't be the first thing we do, so it has to be on the way back. Or like, so if I do this, for example, which doesn't work, or if I do this, but then also doesn't quite work. Like, there is the avoiding of the coffin to scare them into the summoning circle. Which then... Wait! Oh my god. I was so close to that earlier. I just didn't see it. Oh, okay. And then we have just 3 wonderful humans over here. All of which need to go into a coffin, which they won't be dead, they'll be undead, so that's okay, I think. Right? How do I actually get them to be vampires? I guess I'd have to pick them up and then go like this. No, wait. That wouldn't work. Hmm. Oh, right. Right. Wait, why is it drawn like that? Oh, like this. No. No, sorry. Like this. Right. See, that works. And this one can get in. Go here. Get this one in. Go here. No, wait. There's no way to turn him into a vampire at this point. So I somehow need to get one of the vampires over this way to scare them back into the other's embrace. Which I guess would be like this? No. How do I do this? How do I do this? Sometimes you think the hard part is done, but then it turns out, no, actually. That wasn't the hard part at all. What if I don't pick him up? No, I do have to pick him up. I have to pick him up. Shit, I don't know. Maybe like this? And then pick you up and then go this way. Yeah. Okay, we got it. We got it. And then they instantly go into the coffin. And then you go here, you go there. We're good. That's a lot of summoning circles. But not enough for the vampire. Because the vampire doesn't get to live, I suppose. The cultist does, though. So we have to somehow... Okay, let's get this cultist and scare them out. And over that way. We go this way. Get the vampire scared out. They go into there. No, but then the summoning circle wouldn't... You wouldn't be able to get back to the summoning circle. Okay, that doesn't work. Other attempts. What about going this way? No, there's no way. There's no way to do that. That's a weird path. Is it like, why would that be here? Why would the track be like this? I don't get that. Because this doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that? I mean, you can just do this, right? And we'd have the same result. So there must be a reason for them to use this shape. What if I just take you with me? And we go like this? I mean, this gets the... Huh. Okay, wait, that worked. That worked. I wasn't sure if that was going to work, but there we go. Interesting. So we want all of them to become demons and leave that way. Which I guess we'll do with picking up the cultist first. Maybe? Do I need to pick up the cultist first? Not really. So we can pick up the vampire. Scare the cultist. Wait, but then there's no way for me to get the vampire out, is there? No, I think I have to pick up the cultist. Maybe? I think so. No. No, there's no way. And if I do this, I'll block off everything, so I don't want that. No, just... What if I do this? Yeah? Wait. Except... Okay, it kind of works. I just need to do this. I think that's exactly right then. Perfect. God, I'm so good at this game. Wait. We still can't do the exit. I think I have to do this one. Do we have to do this still? Because everything else is done. So I guess these? The other ones are bonus levels. I don't think I need those. Okay, I thought I was done, but not quite. Okay, so we've got a human, which needs to become a cultist. This is pretty simple. A zombie needs to go into the grave, and the human needs to become a cultist. Right. So if I get this guy, go here, have both cultists, turn one into a demon, turn other into a demon, and then go like that. Ah. It's nice when you go from the harder levels to the a little bit easier levels and you're already in the mindset. So it just clicks. Okay, so we have 3 cultists now, but 4 summoning circles, which means that one of the cultists is going to have to die. It's a bit of a shame, but sometimes these things happen. You just don't have enough summoning circles for everyone, you know? There's a real summoning circle shortage. Okay, let's go here. And then... No, we can't do that. We go here? No, I need to somehow... So I need to get a demon here, and then a cultist here is what I thought. How would I do that though? What does the hint say that? Huh. Why that? I guess at this point the extra cultist would already be dead and you'd basically have this to end. What does this do? Not much. Not much at all. Those cultists are just mad that I'm not taking them with me. Okay, well, let's start here. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way that works. I do think we have to work our way down from here. But maybe... So maybe I start like... No, there's no way to... I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Because how do I... How do I get them killed? What way is there possibly to get one of them killed? I'm guessing, so we have one here, one here. Okay, so let me try this, right? So we have this. We go here. And then through here. And then like this, right? Kinda. A different way, but this would be what you want, right? So this demon scares the cultist out in front of the other demon, which then kills them. I think that's what you want. But I guess if I do this, if I do it this way, then we do want to start down here, no? We do want to start here. One demon. Two demon. And then go through this. They get murdered. We deliver the one demon, deliver the two demon, and then go. Yeah. There we are. Ooh. Two cultists, two summoning circles. One of them has to go. The question is... how? Okay, no, I know how. But, wait, okay. How do I do this? So basically I need to transform one and then get them to pick them up on the corner like this so that they jump in at the same time and the cultist dies. That is the idea. The problem being that if I make this corner, then the demon already gets in, right? So we want to somehow... do this, but then also still be able to leave. So like this, I believe. Nice. Is that it? Why is this still locked? Do I actually have to complete every single level, including the bonus levels? But I want the I want the credits. I want the credits. There's so many bonus levels. What? Okay.
What?
No, not quite. Okay, wait. How do I do this?
Boring.
What? This guy needs to be gone before I pick up the zombies, that's for sure. Okay. Like that. Getting baited into playing more, the devs are devious. I know, right? How dare they? Why did it make me play more of the game? It's so devious. But I'm getting hungry though. I'm getting hungry. I do have pizza for tonight as well, which is nice. Because I didn't have pizza on Sunday, which is a disgrace, honestly. It's because it was my dad's birthday, right? And apparently they didn't want pizza, which I think is crazy. Like, who doesn't want pizza for their birthday, really? Like, I don't know whose family that was, but it wasn't mine. Now, my mom did say that they had a single pizza for me if I really wanted one. But I felt awkward being like, yeah, I want a pizza, you know? When everyone else is just eating other stuff and you're like, no, but I want a pizza because it's Sunday. I feel weird about that, as you might imagine. What the heck? Like, this doesn't... So we want to somehow get the vampire over to their coffin. Why am I having trouble with this level? It's one of the earlier levels, and I never understood this one. Someone needs to get the vampire out of the way. And then still be able to get the zombies over to their graves. I'm really just... So if I do this, right? if this is the final bit with the zombies, then there's just so little I can do that doesn't block me, right? Because if this vampire needs to go over to the coffin, and this is the piece we use, then it'd be like... It'll be this, right? Or something like that. Or like this. But there's no way then to... Why is that so awkward? Because the idea feels like the vampire is the last thing you do, but it can't be the last thing you do. Because once you get the vampire to the coffin, you basically block off the entire thing except for this small strip. So you have to, I guess, do this. What if you do it first? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because how do I get over there without blocking everything? Because if I do this, right, and just do it first, I don't know, like this, then, like, I can't get to the exit, right? There's no way to do that. Like, everyone gets to their destinations, but I can't leave. So I want this in the opposite direction, but then if I say go this way first, right? But then I can't get to the coffin because you block yourself off. Do you get what I mean? Because then, if the vampire wasn't in the cart right now, we would be able to just get to the coffin. Well, we'd still be stuck. I don't get it. It's so simple. It's so deceptively simple. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. My brain is not braining. It's a bit sad. Well, not sad. I just wish I could see the final thing without having to do... Wait. I'm stupid. I don't need to do the bonus levels. I just didn't do the final level. Oh my god. I thought I had to do the bonus levels somehow, but no, I just need to do this one. I didn't realize that one was unfinished. That's my mistake. That shows how sleep deprived I am, I think. Well, I'm not sleep deprived. I'm actually just... I'm just a little bit out of it. I actually slept quite well today. Surprisingly. Right, so what we have here is a whole lot of things. The zombie has nowhere to go, so it needs to die. The vampire needs to get to the coffin. This human needs to get lured into this summoning circle because we need another cultist. Or, I guess, into the cultist. Because we need... Wait. Wait, there's only 3. There's only 3. So actually we need to turn them into a cultist and then kill them. Well, that's kind of rude. Or wait, no. No, because they turn into a demon. We have to turn one of them into a demon and then... Wait, we can't kill the demons, right? Am I... I'm confused. Oh, no, we start with the demon. Never mind, sorry. We start with the demon. I forgot about that. I was thinking about this whole group and forgot about this guy. So we start with him. So the human needs to die, I guess. So one of these two has to die. And the zombie has to die. Basically, 2 of these have to die. And the vampire needs to get to the coffin. If I start with this. Right. Okay. We run towards the zombie. Ooh. That is not what we want, I don't think. And I can't go this way because there's a summoning circle there, so we can't like go past this. So I think we do have to scare the vampire first. The question is, what do we do then? Because if I scare you, you turn into a cultist, right? No, you turn into a zombie. That's actually worse. It's actually worse. Oh, wait. Okay, I mean, yeah, this works. Kind of. Wait, then we scare the cultist this direction. Then, no, then he turns into a... I don't know. Okay. Okay, what if we go all the way around? No, that doesn't work either. Does it? I was like, what if we do this? But no, that's just gonna mess things up. If this is the hint, then this is probably how we start. But then how do we... Because I don't want to lure the cultist into a zombie. So let's do this. And just grab the cultist like that. And then we go here. And then boom, zombie's dead. Okay, wait, but this is this is a problem, isn't it? Okay, wait. This. We still have our exit then. Right. But there's no way to get the... How would we ever get this guy into the summoning circle? There's no way, right? Like, how would this work? Wait! Oh my god, we don't have to kill the human. Oh my god, we did it. I thought I had to kill him. I guess, again, I was a bit too murderous. That worked. That worked out. Oh my god, they're having a great time. They're just having a great time, see? Amazing. And the roller coaster. Yeah. That was it. We did it. I did it. I'm smart. Maybe. I had a rough time with it, but we finished the game. We finished the game, guys. We did it. That's fun. I do like it. It's very much one of those games where it looks relatively simple. When you look at it initially, you're like, oh, well, we just bring them over there and then, you know, funded by the UK government. Interesting, okay. I didn't know that. Not the government. And then even more levels. Oh, what a game. But yeah, very cute concept. I like that they end at the theme park and they just stay at the theme park, I suppose. Wait, what's this? X? Final Funfair X. What is it? Why is there a pool of acid? Okay, I think I see maybe where this is going. Actually, that's terrible. Maybe not. Maybe I don't see where it's going. Well, it kind of has to be this, though. If that's the hint. It's not what I would... Oh, wait. Maybe? Yeah. No, this is a scare... This is a scare chain. This is a scare chain. So... I think we... So if I go here... We scare the human, goes in there, becomes a demon, scares this guy, scares that guy. Yeah? That's pretty cool, right? The problem being this vampire right now. So if I scare them over that way... Wait, But then we have 2 demons. Wait, what? Like, this chain looks right. But then I still have 2 demons left. So how would I fix that? Well, what if I do this? No. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I do feel like that there being platforms all around is something? I don't know what though. Okay, I can also turn a vampire into a demon, but that doesn't exactly help me. Do the demons interact with each other? I don't think so. I can check. No, they're just chill. Okay, so... How do I... Okay, so if I do this... I mean, then it doesn't... That doesn't work. I'm just thinking, what other solution would there even be? Like, the chain reaction is so good. But... does this cultist need to die? Somehow? No, because then... how would we do this, right? Then we'd still have 2 here. And we can't exactly bring both of them back around to these ones. Unless I... no, there's no way. What? Yeah, because if we scare the human into here, there's no way to then get them like to one of these to leave, right? There would be no way. No. Now, the only start I see is this one. That's the only start I see. I don't know Like, if we get a demon here... and they leave... where does that leave us? That doesn't help. But doing this doesn't help. Doing this... like, my thought is still... if we bring this human around, like, what can we do then? But... there's not really anything I can do with him, right? Oh god. I mean, this is the penultimate level or something, because it doesn't even have a number anymore, it's just X. I'm not sure what that even means. God, I thought we were done. I thought it was over. But I can't leave this level unfinished, right? Is working in reverse better? I don't know, because basically... if I work in reverse, then the assumption would be, if I have this demon with me, that this would still be available to use for the demon. But it wouldn't be, because we scare the human into it. Right? So then where do we deposit the demon? If not there. And how would we, like, if I'm here, there's actually no way for me to, if I do this, for example, and instead pick up the vampire to scare him, right? That doesn't work. Mainly because I can't get the vampire to the coffin, since the coffin isn't adjacent to the tracks. And we still have those demons as well at that point. Can a demon entering the circle trigger the zombie? Yes, they can. The problem... wait. Yeah, like, what, how would I get a demon here? Because I'd already be all the way around. Then the human... I guess I'd scale the human down. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's think about this. So we don't scale the human that way, but instead this way. Then down. And around. And then this. Chain reaction will bring the human back into the cart to leave. You're so right for thinking about that. I didn't even register. I did think, like, oh, this has to be there for a reason. I said that, but at the same time... oh. What? Wait, another card? Wait, we have 2 cards now? Wait, is that permanent? No, okay, not for that. I guess we have levels with 2 cards now? Oh my god, there's more to this game than I thought. Wait, where's the... Which ones got added? Like this one? No. Wait, which ones had the 2 cards? I wasn't paying attention. A16 maybe? Oh. The heck? More levels got added, right? Am I crazy? Oh, wait, there's B. Right, there's B ones. I see. Yeah. Yeah, those are the ones with 2. That is... Okay. You'd think that this train would have already had 2 wagons, you know, for a while, but apparently not. Wait, how does this work then? Oh, wait, because then they can get into the other one. Yeah, okay, no, that's fun. Yeah. Oh, okay. I can see why that... Oh god, it just keeps going, guys. No, but I really like this game. I do think it's breaking my brain right now, though, so... We finished it. I'm good. We've seen the credits. I'm gonna go make some food, I think. Also, this music has been playing for a while. This is the Bowser's Inside Story music extended, which is 30 minutes long. I hope you didn't get too annoyed by it. Let me, there we go. Let's see, where do I send all of you lovely people? We had a good Wheel Wednesday, I think. I enjoyed myself. I hope you did as well. I'll send you over to Tabby. Tabby's playing some Peglin right now. Peglin is great. And it's... I mean, Tabby is great too. So go say hi, send some love over to her. I'll be back on Saturday. No stream tomorrow. We're trying my new streaming schedule where I just don't stream on the Thursday, which is going to be different for me. But I think it'll be nice in the long run for me to have another day to do my chores, to relax, and get some other stuff done other than streaming. Hopefully that'll reduce my stress a bit and also maybe increase the just the quality of my streams. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I can work on stuff behind the scenes a bit more and work on some cool stuff like cosplay or other things that I think could be fun. So yeah, we'll see how this works out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Hopefully I'll see you during the weekend for Trails into Reverie and Can't Improve Perfection. Wow. I mean, I don't think it's anywhere near that, but no, high age. Thank you. And of course, I hope you all enjoy your Thursday as God, without me, I suppose. Go say hi to Tabby, as I said before, and as always, stay cozy, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, everyone. Have a good one. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.